then I'ma just feel like I'm talking about live. If I don't do it this time, I'm just feel like I'm not called to talk about it because, well, I really know that I need storage. I don't have no storage, so it's kind of making my phone move slow. Okay, so when I was saying about how, because I need a video to upload, the Alaskan Indians name. Let me go get my iPad real quick. So what I was saying was they are trying to make it seem like we never existed, basically, in this world. And I'm what that man say on hold on, what that man say on that whatchamacallit, he said, I'm done being polite. My man said, I'm done being polite. And honestly, to be honest, y'all, I really do want to be at these meetings. Like, you know, when they passing these laws and stuff, I really do be wanting to be there because we're supposed to be there. This we're supposed to be there because we're supposed to sue them after they pass these laws because it's illegal. Now, right here is who we are. It say the first Thanksgiving fix. Now, I don't know if that's the first Thanksgiving, but my point is that we we were here a long time ago, and these, like, I think, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I think they manipulated everything, even like these holidays and stuff, because that says the first Thanksgiving, and it really does remind me of, like I said, these books that I used to read when I was a little girl. I didn't used to read them. I just used to look at them. My mom brought a whole bunch of books home, like when we was younger. She was very like, how do you explain it? Like, I don't know. Like, she enhanced whatever we were good at. So my brother was very smart, and like she would get books and stuff like that. My brother loved to read books. Like, he read all the Harry Potter books. That's the stuff that y'all don't know about Shakim. Shakim is very intelligent. So, what was I about to say? I literally inherited Shakim's lazy eye. I never had a lazy eye until Shakim passed away. It's crazy. I just keep seeing my brother's face. But anyway, so what I'm saying is I remember these pictures. I always wondered where these pictures went because there were pictures depicted of us, not of Africans, not of the Africans that they have living in Africa, of us, of the indigenous Indians, and we had different names, we had different religions, sort of like how the Africans have different languages and different cultures. Basically, that's how we were grouped. Now, what I was trying to say, okay, so the books, I always wonder where these pictures went because I'm like, it actually used to be books about us, like a lot of books about us, like not just like a little bit, like, and they all kind of look the same, like they all kind of like the art, like how they painted back then or drew back then, it looked the same. So, and it was so crazy, is my best friend, he had posted a clip of this book that he was reading. I'm like, I seen this book before, like as a little girl though. And like, what I'm saying about the Alaskan Indians, right? I'm gonna let my iPad charge a little bit real quick. This is not an Alaskan. This is not the Indians that they are portraying to be us. That's not that's not who they are showing. This had to just be let, like they had to just, I'm sorry y'all, because I got so much on my mind, so I can't really get all my words out right now, but and I made multiple videos about this already today. But what was I trying to say? Like right here. This is a picture, and it says on Wikipedia that they distorted these images. Like, this is this same picture. This is the same picture. So and then they tried to make everything that is wrapped around us, they try to make demonic. So that's what I'm thinking, like, was holidays an actual thing that actually, like, we celebrated, but then if we're cultural, we celebrate things. So like we have like, what is it called, when they celebrate in like the village, and they have like ceremonies and stuff like that, things of that nature. Now in this picture you see us fighting them, and this is a picture from where, in Maryland. This is a picture in Maryland. So like I said, we were already here. They came from out the fucking woods and caves. I don't know, the caves or wherever, the underground. I don't know where the fuck they came from, wherever they came from. I'm just trying to make something up real quick. And then a war was had. We had war, and we won the war. We won a lot of the war. A lot. I don't think this war we won. I don't think this war, because this is when they enslaved us. And it says like, I have a picture of them on a boat. Them saying that they bringing slaves. I can't remember if it was. It's so hard to remember right now, but they had pictures of them bringing slaves over, and the land didn't look like this. It looked like distorted, like something was wrong. So they tore these places down, and then they brought slaves or people there to inhabit the areas. But basically they set it up, like they set the shit up for them to be able to manipulate us. And it was a pack. If y'all look in 7-Eleven, year 7-Eleven, Mansa, I think the Mansa Musa, like Moorish, like that time period, they made a pact in 7-Eleven. And a lot of 7-Elevens is getting taken down right now because the system that they have, it fell a long time ago. It's been just falling and falling and falling. They have just been manipulating to keep it going. It never was a stable system because they have to wipe a certain amount of people out for a certain amount of people to be too scared to say anything. And that's why it's coming out the truth about us being Indian. So this would be a picture of one of my ancestors. And like it's so hard to talk about this because it's such a deep, like it's so deep. And it's like I feel just so, like, I don't know, like I really do feel like so, like, overwhelmed right now. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Like I'm overwhelmed because it's like I know that a whole bunch of people is going to start talking about this now, but I just want to get out what I got to say and make sure that I have my shit documented where I did say what I had to say about this situation. Those pictures were distorted. These are the same two pictures. The same two pictures. They just distorted them. And as you can see, if you look close, like I was saying, the darker colored people, they have these horn looking things on their head, but so do they. So do they. And they are depicting our feathers on top of our head, which is so insanely disrespectful. And like I said, they are not talking about okay, the Indians that are getting paid to say that they own our land is literally being paid like they are actors. Yes, yesterday I did cleaning up. Okay, you see how this says California Indians? That is us. That is specifically us. That literally could be me and my brother right there. Me and Shakim. This is us, and this is a cover of a book. I'm 100% sure that this is a cover of a book because I know for a fact that these, and it always used to be these 10 covered books, like with the little writing, cursive writing at the bottom. And I just always used to be like, what happened to those books? Because I remember it was black people, but not how they're depicting Africans. Like they're trying to make Africans the only people that are like African. I mean, like indigenous, or like have culture, or like they're just trying to make it like we were just slaves, we were just monkeys, we just was this, that, and other. Now we ghetto, we gang members and all this weird shit, but we really had a real culture. And I was making a video about my you see the stripes is still there. The stripes are still there. And what I mean about the stripes is this. 8%, that should be enough to show y'all real quick. So I gotta make this video, then I gotta go in there with my man and watch a movie. Spend time with my man, my papa. What I was saying was y'all can go to my my TikTok. On my TikTok and look up the time that I'm talking about as far as the Moors, right? When they made this pack in 7-Eleven. You can look at my goddamn I took a lot of videos like to archive and save them because like it was messing up my page because that I guess it's the truth. Like it was messing up my algorithm. Them putting me in the algorithm. So this right here, let me take this off real fast. Let me just say why it's on my mind real quick. Because if it starts to mess up, then I'll just end it and make another live, and then it would be better anyway. Okay, so this is when they made their pack, and as you can see, we are in, we are leading. This was the Moors. The Moors were the red hat, but you see the red, white, and blue. What I mean about the red, white, and blue. Oh, sorry. What I mean about the red, white, and blue is, and the stars and the stripes. They were always there. So that American flag does belong to us. You see the stripes. It's not it. You see the stripes. Those are the stripes to the American flag, and those are the stars. And do you see the stripes on his clothes? So that's what I mean about the stripes. This is when they came together and was teaching each other. We teaching them, us teaching them our culture. You always gonna see striped stars, red, white, and blue. So essentially, red, white, and blue. That came from us. It was a movie, a scary movie. I think it was babe, what's that scary movie with the white lady? What's the scary movie with the white lady? And it's a couple of movies. It's like a couple of scary movies with her in it. Is it the what is it? What is it? That she like some type of psychiatrist or something? Or like not a psychiatrist, she worked with like the paranormal. I think it's a nun in the movie or something. I don't know. It wasn't Annabelle. Name some scary movies that got a whole bunch of different movies to it. Yeah, you know, like how they got like uh Paranormal Activity 1, Paranormal Activity 2. Okay. Another thing. These are stripes right here. These are stripes. Um you see those stripes? Those are the King Tut stripes. King Tut stripes. So when you looking at Burberry, I had a guy's picture. Oh, and this is us against each other. Us doing things to each other. Because there's a picture of him fully dressed and like healed and like, you know, like in good health. And then there's a picture that looks like that where he's like, look, you see this is a Muslim. And those pictures before, you see now we're people. So now the roles have reversed. The roles reversed. At first you see this. At first you see us taking care of them. This is what you see at first. You see, this is a picture that is towards the end. But I'm going to show you the picture as far as you see us teaching them. This is us teaching them. And then once they manipulated us, and the X, you see this X right here, this X chromosome is what they're trying to, freak the not the it's basically they what is it called, reversed everything. So like the reason why our like we don't get like the correct we don't evolve the right way that we're supposed to is because they reversed out the correct way for us to evolve. So you'll see now what that looks like he's guarding something. because it's something going on. And as you can see, as we go on, it's less and less clothes. It's less and less clothes. They have less and less clothes. This is them guarding, and then you see like there was a fight. There was a fight. There was clearly a fight. You see his slippers. These slippers are like you know how Snoop Dogg wear the slippers for like Crip and Blood. Those are those slippers. Those they're just red. Now now look. Now they're sitting down, and I feel like we were still teaching them there because right there they still learning. We still teaching them. But you see how he looks right here. You see how torn up he looks. You see how unwell he looks. Like he doesn't look well. But they're still teaching. They don't look well. Like they look like they were getting, you know, they looking lost. It's a lot of like I read stuff, like I read through stuff. So it's like I can see in these pictures that it's something that's not it's not it's like sorcery basically. Like this looks like they're humiliating them because why are you like you see them fully clothed and then like this, that's not normal. That's not normal. So then you see red, white, and blue. And as you go on, you start to see them by themselves looking not so well. And at first I thought that I'm like, damn, that's hard. Like, you know, they had the hookah and stuff back then and like this is really our this is really like our culture, like the rugs, the cloth, the clothes, the like a lot of these name brand their name brands they are basically based off of our knowledge. Now, Coco Chanel, Audi, all of that is a part of the Cedar Life or the Flower Life or one of those. Now, you got the Olympics. Anything with like a big, you're going. It is a part. Something of it is a part of like geometry. Like they're like brand, their code. They're like it's this is a geometric shape or of something from something else, like the tree of life, the flower of life, the seed of life. So this is actually Burberry. Burberry got their idea from King Tut, and I can actually prove it. Just give me a second. Like you know when you got on a Burberry hood, all you see is the stripes. The hood that's within and inside the stripes that's inside the hood, you see the stripes. Burberry, like something sort of like what I have on now. But as you can see now, there's sorcery going on here. There's some type of sorcery going on here because now the roles are reversed. They're not fully clothed. Look, it's things on the floor just like out of place. This is actually a picture of an Egyptian goddess Nut, and it's the like this is in Mississippi. A girl actually just made a video about this. I probably can find it to show y'all. It's about like the birth, like it's about birth. But I'm trying to find see like how they this is the Jesus pieces that people are wearing. Like everything that we created, they made a replica of. And damn, it's like 35 pictures here. I don't want this live to be too long because I don't want it to take forever to upload. So that's the last picture on it. But y'all see what I mean. And it's just weird. It's weird. It's like we went from being fully clothed to being like this. And then it was even like some pictures of where they like those pictures that I just showed y'all of them looking like they were robbing each other, like some like in some type of way, taking each other's stuff. Because after the knowledge, all of this happened. The sneaking out, the fighting, halfway being clothed, looking like you betraying your basically the same people that y'all was just with, betraying them for other people. Because that is the clothes that the man had on that was undressed in the beginning and looked like somebody was like throwing something at him. Like he looked like he was getting something thrown at him or something. And I don't want to stay too much on this, but basically, yeah. So I wanted to show y'all that about the stripes. The stripes have always been there. So when you look and see, this is archived. All of this is from the archive. This is in Maryland, I believe. And that is our people. And I don't know what, like, this is like crazy to me. Like, with like all of this information y'all hid, and that for it to have to come out for us to be here to see is actually a wonderful thing. But as you can see, those aren't the Indians that they're trying to say that are the ones that are in, like they're that's their stuff. Like that's not their stuff. They're being paid to lie. They're being paid to sign contracts. They're being paid to be able to live great here. And I don't know what that does for you in the next life or whatever. So as you can see, Native Americans transporting crops in the 16th century. Mind you, when I told you 7-Eleven is when they made the pack. So in the 1600s, we was doing us. I can only believe that because I didn't did this research and history. We lived in we was living in the Victoria ages, and I'm not going to say that I don't know what was really going on with, as far as slavery, but we had women in the Victoria ages too. We had women, and we were always there. Now, what this reminded me of is the Egyptians. Like, this is us, and this is in America. This is not in Africa. This is not a Africa picture from Africa. This is a picture from I forget what state it was, but it is a picture from America. And what it's depicting, it's people that are cultural and have culture in them, and they clearly some type of like, like tribe that every tribe in Africa, they have a different language. In every tribe in America, that for us we had a different language. This is not a picture from Africa, so it's not. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just common sense. It's like you could clearly see what's going on here, and if your hair grows straight down and your skin is light, you it is scientifically proven that you come from a colder place. Like, it's a cold place, a very cold place. That's why the Indians that you see, they are Eskimo. I mean, Alaskan Indians. I'm about to prove my point right here. Then I think I'm about to get off. But let me see something real quick because I was looking it up earlier, and I don't want my phone to start. I don't want my phone to start glitching. Like, I don't. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Every time I talk about something that's the truth, I know it's the truth. I'm not fucking crazy. This is clearly, it's not hard to find out the truth. It's like very easy, and it's based off of from it's like what it's based off of is so fucking small and like just it's ridiculous. But this is them. This is who they're saying is us, right? That's who they said live out here, right? They're not from here. They are not from here. You're not telling me. You're not telling me that these people are from here. You can't tell me that. You can't. You can't. Well, I was looking up. I was showing y'all the how basically right. Hold on. I'm just going to show y'all some more pictures so y'all can see. These are the Indians that they're trying to say is us, and that says Alaskan Native. Are they really Indians? Are they really Indians? Are they? Answer that yourself. Because this is clear. This clearly shows exactly who they are. So then I was telling y'all about the parasites. everything is on my TikTok, so y'all can just go on my TikTok and look at this stuff. I did say that I had to delete a lot of stuff because they my I'm even my boyfriend is shadow banned from me being shadow banned. He doesn't even talk about none of this shit, but he's shadow banned, and for other reasons too, because you know. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Now, the parasites. Okay, right here. When I did this research about the parasites,
So TikTok.
I showed
I know I'll be
everybody
coming here,
that the prescription that they
probably
use
will have to,
for every disease, every
go in
single
and make
last
it.
disease from this parasite, and they literally, this is the same medication that they use for arthritis, for diabetes, for all of these, and it's one parasite. It's one parasite, but they have so many different names for it, and that's even crazier because the fact that it's being cured by, I mean, they're
I don't
giving you
know. How
one
do y'all feel
medication
about that?
to
Because
cure this,
all of
to
the,
cure, it doesn't even
I
cure because they
don't,
don't cure anything. They
you
just
know,
give you something to take the
and they
symptoms
say
away for
that
whatever time it goes away.
um
This
supposedly
literally is for
infection
every single infection, for
external
every single infection.
diagnosis,
And guess where the parasites
um,
come from? The parasites come from animals. So when they're saying that they're
uh,
putting
gonorrhea,
animals have feces, and people that have
trichomonas,
been all of these medications and all of these
all of them
diseases,
things that they say.
how is trichomonas and arthritis being, how are you
They
being
say they
medicated with?
give
Because it
to
is a
us and they
parasite.
say, or they give
It
to
is
women,
it's
because I
literally a
don't,
parasite.
you know.
And Michael Colazone or whatever the case may be. I
And they
just thought it
say
was the
that
craziest shit. And really I started to look this up
supposedly,
because my cat had a fucking yeast infection in
supposedly
his ear,
that
and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck a cat can have a yeast
it
infection.
may
Here's the video right here. Oh no, the video's on my YouTube. It's on here, so y'all can find it on here.
create a yeast infection. So if I'm coming to cure a yeast infection, and this is going to take all the good bacteria out of me, this is why y'all really need.
I want to show y'all where it say the for arthritis. I want to show y'all where it say for arthritis that they have this
Exercise,
is the
but these
treatment,
ones,
and for
these
like diabetes and stuff.
parasites, because they literally say, hold on, and affected, like it basically affects your joints, and I know, and I knew that because growing up, it used to be like, oh, um, arthritis makes your bones deteriorate, and that
Anything that
is
makes your
what
bones deteriorate, it sounds like something is
now.
eating at your
So
bones. So
now,
that's
y'all, I'm
since
looking
a
for
child I've
like,
been trying to
okay,
figure out what
what
the
is the
fuck is eating at your
treatment?
bones. Like
And if all
my
these
godmother died passed
parasites
away for
cause these
educational purposes only.
causes
My godmother
arthritis,
passed away from
what is the treatment
this
to
disease,
cure
this
yourself from those parasites?
diabetes.
And
And
y'all,
the
I
whole
literally, I
time,
had to write it down.
it's so crazy because
So
like I said, I started to
but
write
I
it
had
down,
to stop
but
because it literally
it's
is
the
too much
same
to just
name.
write
It's the
down. This is
same
something
name
that
for
I literally
every.
probably would have to,
I mean, it's the same name for
go in
every
and really make
disease.
some, let me just
The
make a
same
long story
parasite
short
for
because I'm
every
talking too
fucking
much.
disease. These people been
So
killing us with the
these
same parasite.
parasites cause
It is called toxoplasmosis, Ghana
loss of
something.
condition.
It's a
They
whole bunch of
are in
different
your
names for
small
it.
intestines. They have common names for this Kxykayy one is roundworms. They cause stomach aches, itchy. All these different things, and the treatment is literally. Hold on. Now, most, like two or three of the parasites that was listed on that list that I showed y'all, it say that you can clear it from like drinking water, and then go away on its own, like having a healthier diet and exercise. But these ones, these ones, these ones.
These are all different diseases. Like,
Y'all
why
catch my
is it the
drift?
same
These ones.
same
Okay, let's
medication?
see. Because this one might be the one that, hold
So
on.
why I talk about that,
Yeah.
y'all can go look on y'all own. at that. Why I talk about this? The vaccines. I did not get the COVID vaccine. I did not get it because when the vaccine came, something happened in Baltimore. It was an explosion in Baltimore, and I literally seen them lie for educational purposes. I seen them lying on the camera. I'm gonna have to end this because I don't want it to be long.